What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We're going to be doing a review on two items that are new to me, and that is going to be the Not a Beach Towel drying towel from Quivr from Josh V, as well as Josh's welcome everybody back. Today we're going to be doing a Quivr inspired review or dedicated video, however you want to call it. But Quivr and the House of Rags, they teamed up, Josh and the House of Rags guys. They made a whole bundle, 30% off or 33% off. I can't remember what it was. But yeah, it was a great deal. Anyways, it was a great deal. I think it was really, really worth it if you wanted to try out any of this stuff. It was a really good deal to buy. I wish it did come with the quick connect codes. That would have been cool, but obviously the price would have to be a little bit more. And it was sold out, I believe. So it's kind of hard to get that into the deal. But still, what it did come with was Quivr Rogue, 32-ounce bottle. We got the Quivr Hot Coat, 32-ounce bottle. The Quivr Not a Beach Towel, drying towel, and then we have the Quivr Short Subby Gun. So excited to test these things out. Obviously, I've already done the Quivr Rogue. I have the whole gallon here, so I already love it. So I was like, you know what? Let's get another little 32-ounce bottle. I think it's a great deal. I think this whole bundle was $100. It was like 101 or 102, 112, 111, something like that. All shipping included. It comes out to like 115 around there. It was a great deal for all this stuff, guys. It's really, really good. I love the Hot Coat. I have used it previously. I just never made a video on it. I actually have an empty bottle behind me somewhere, and I have used Hot Coat, and I actually really like it. I just didn't get to do a review on it. And when I actually got this the first time, I ordered it from the House of Rags as well. And the first time I ever ordered it, it actually leaked. Like a good amount of it was gone. I would say like maybe it's like right here, I would say, was probably gone. I have a picture of it. Maybe I'll put it up right now if I remember. That of how much of Hot Coat I actually was left with. So it wasn't a ton, don't get me wrong, but it's a little bit, it's annoying, right? But it could have been from shipping, obviously. They didn't tape it, but now they started taping down their packages, I believe, or at least I thought they did. But these didn't come taped. But anyways, regardless, we got the Quivr stuff. We're gonna test it out today. Ryobi Automotive Pressure Washer. I bought another one backup for my mobile detailing setup. And I don't have one for the garage. The one I have up there is a very, very old one, about 6 years old from Home Depot that I bought a long time ago, and it just kind of craps out on me. So made an upgrade, so we got that there. I wanted to buy like the Active 2.0 with like the real setup, but I was like, you know what? Let me not spend $700, $800 on that right now. We'll worry about that down the line. And I think the Ryobi pressure washer is really good. So we're gonna be using this pressure washer today. Setting it up with the Quivr Short Gun. I'm going to use a 50-foot Uberflex hose. The colors are really weird, right? Ryobi's green, then we got the teal, then we have the blue Uberflex. A lot of stuff's going to be going kind of crazy, but yeah, we're going to basically do a wash on my car today. We're going to be using Wise Guy from Shine Supply. We're going to be using Decked Out from Shine Supply. We're going to be using Quivr Rogue as the soap. We're going to be using Quivr Hot Coat as the sealant or as a drying aid, and then we're going to be using the towel to dry off, and then the gun to actually do all of our work with the pressure washer. So I'm going to set up the pressure washer. I'm going to show you guys the swivel with the gun, and then we're going to get started on the wheels. Exterior, foam rinse, foam method. Should be a quick video, so hopefully you guys do enjoy it. Leave a like on the video if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. We're close to 500 subscribers, which is pretty cool. So let's get started on the wash. All right, so now we got the pressure washer all set up. I got the Ryobi up top. Not the best, but it's going to do for right now at least. And we're going to go ahead and open up the Quivr Short Gun with fluid swivel. So we're gonna open up the box. Obviously, a lot of you guys may be seeing some reviews, but here we have it, guys. Boom. Oh wow, really light. Now the gun I was using before was the McKillen's. Wow, this feels really light and like hefty though. It feels light, but like it's got the, you can feel like it just got like that power to it though. It feels nice. I like it. And then, of course, we have that automatic, that spring-loaded quick connect, which we'll try out with the Ryobi. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, it didn't pop up. There we go. Josh, you need to make this into like a fidget. Like, like the fidget spinners or like the little gear shifters. You got to make like a little mini version of this so people can just be, I don't know, waiting at the DMV, just doing that all day. It would be kind of fun to pass some time by. But yeah, I like that. This is really cool, really nice, really easy, especially when you put on like your foam cannons. Boom, ready to go. Like you don't even gotta. I like that. That is really cool. Okay, don't try that. Me and the Raincovo, by the way, we're not on speaking terms right now. I dropped this thing like 4 times. For some reason, the lid just doesn't screw right. I bought a replacement lid. We'll see if that works. That helps. But me and the Raincovo aren't doing we're not talking right now. Quivr, by the other hand, top-notch stuff right there, guys. So we're going to be using the Quivr today, but first we're going to start with the wheels. So we're going to go ahead. I might just do a Ryobi nozzle tip today. Boom, look at that. It's just so nice. It feels nice. I want you guys to hear it. I don't know. I like that just for that. The swivel on there. It's good. I mean, yeah, the McKillen swivel gun is pretty good too, guys. I'm not going to lie. So McKillen swivel is pretty nice. We'll see how this feels. I like the way it, I don't know. This is really good. I like the way my hand kind of fits right there. A good spot. I like how, you know, Josh talks about how he likes it when you aim the gun, it's straight, not like pointing upwards. And you have to like put your wrist down to go straight. It's pretty straight on right there. So I like that. It has the little lock function if you want to lock it down, you know, from not having a child safety protection, guys, I guess, or if you don't want to push it on accident. But nice lightweight trigger. McKillen's has a really lightweight trigger too, so I'm not going to say which one's, you know, easier or lighter to push. I feel like they're both pretty similar. As long as it's not hard to push, I really don't care. So as long as it's easier, that's all that matters to me, and it's pretty easy. So we're going to go ahead, hook this up with the Uberflex. Bang. Now we're going to have, we're going to do the wheels on my car, and then we're going to go ahead and do the full wash and stuff like that. So let's get started. All right, so let's go ahead and test out the swivel action. We're going to kind of test it out. We'll see how it works. But yeah, I'm gonna just pretty much, it's already pressurized as well. The pressure washer's on, and we're just gonna walk back and see how this uncoils itself, if at all. We'll see. Oh, right here we go. Boom, boom. There you go. Out like that. Lines came out pretty easy. So swivel seemed like it did pretty good, and it's pressurized right now. So that's the hardest part, is to unswivel itself, or to swivel itself, is when it's pressurized. So works great. Yeah, this is nice. I like this. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and knock out the wheels first. I already had some soap in there, so we're good to go. And the wheel stuff that I need to clean my car is pretty much ready. I have hubcaps, nothing crazy, so let's get started on the wash on the wheels. All right, so like I said earlier, we're gonna be using Shine Supply's Wise Guy, so wheel and tire cleaner. So you're able to use it on the wheels and tire, 2-in-1. If you guys see my previous videos, you know I like Ultra Clean's breaker and knockout. That's kind of like my combo, but this is like a 2-in-1. You don't really have to, I don't know, using one product to do both things. I think it's kind of cool. So we're gonna go ahead and knock out the tire first. Pretty standard stuff. I mean, today's video is mainly about using the Quivr stuff, so I'm not going to show you guys too in depth. I'm crazy about the wheels. I do need to pick up Abyss, which is Josh's tire shine. So that's something I want to look into getting. Either going to his actual shop in Escondido, which is about an hour and a half for me, or just going to the House of Rags or Detailer Supply to pick it up. But yeah, that's pretty much what actually I need to try impact foam too. I haven't tried it yet, but I really don't know if I'm gonna be wanting to use it, because I already use a like a pre-foam if I need to, like a higher pH wash. So knock out these tires real quick, then let's do the Quivr Rogue test. All right, so that's pretty much wheel and tires done. This thing is, I don't know how to explain it. Look at this. Okay, this beats the McKillen's, guys. This beats it. 100% beats it. The McKillen's was not this fluid for sure. It's swiveled, but this is swiveling definitely way better, and it's pressurized. So this over the McKillen's right now so far, the swivel is better. It's definitely lighter. Josh did the test for the weight of it, and it's definitely lighter. And yeah, I love the super springy connect. That's really cool. Obviously, don't put it next to the car; it might hit it. But this is amazing so far. All right, so we're gonna be using I almost said Raincovo. We're gonna be using the Quivr foam cannon. Shout out to Josh. We already have some Rogue in there from a previous job that I did, and I just have some leftover soap. So this should be enough just to get the first pre-foam at least on there. My car's pretty standardly clean / dirty. It's dirty because I park next to people when I do mobile details, so the soap ends up getting on my car, and then I drive off, don't really leave it on, and then dust builds up. So that's kind of like, it's a really light cleaning. So just gonna do a little pretty foam around there, rinse it all off, foam it on again, do our contact wash, rinse it off, and then we're gonna try the Quivr Hot Coat as my drying aid, and then following up with the Quivr beach towel, not a beach towel, drying towel. So let's get started with the pre-foam first. And I was doing all the wheels, and my hands were getting dirty. I was putting my hand on it, and I was like, dang it, I don't want to get it dirty. So I felt kind of bad. I tried to wipe it off, and then hopefully we keep it clean, because I want to keep it clean. But I like that a lot. Let's do it again. Okay, wait till it's fully clicked. Hold on. There we go. Now we're ready to get started with the foam cannon. So look at this. Look at the connection. Josh, great job, buddy. Great job. All right. Look at that. Beautiful coverage, beautiful amount of foam. Just amazing. And look at that. We got enough to probably do it again, but I'm gonna put a little bit more water, and we'll put a little bit more soap in there. If you guys want to know, I usually put 1,000 milliliters of water with 30 milliliters of soap, or like 1 ounce. I kind of eyeball it though, I'm not gonna lie. When you're out in the job and it's hot and you want to rush to the next job or next car, you end up just eyeballing it because you don't want to pour it out, pour it back in, make sure that all the soap gets diluted in. I don't know, it's kind of lazy, but measure out as much as you can, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. So now that it's on there, it is in direct sunlight right now, but it's not super hot. We're just gonna let it probably sit for like 2 minutes. We'll get a nice rinse off. And yeah, so far guys, this gun is amazing. It's so good, man. Pressurized, look at the swivel, amazing. I haven't used that many guns. I've only used the Harbor Freight, Ryobi, McKillen's, and this one. So, and it's got the best swivel. It's got the best connector right there. I think this gun's $70. I believe it's 70. And I think it's got to be up there for such an amazing bang for your buck, especially just because of this little factor right here. I'm a big fan of it. I love this thing. Look at that. Boom, boom. Super cool. But anyways, let this sit for another minute, then we'll rinse it off. Real quick, I wanted to show you guys. I have these little loops right here that are kind of building up. So I'm gonna walk to the back while this is drying, while this is like still soaking, or like, you know, whatever. We're just gonna walk it back and kind of untangle these loops right here. See? And we're gonna let the swivel gun do its thing and like even it out. Because this is annoying when it gets underneath the tires. It's hard to pull out. Look at this. Not even touching it. Boom. Fully unwound now. Now we have a nice, ready to go pressure washer with a gun. Or in the hose, sorry. So now we should be good to go. It's been about 2 minutes. The soap's already kind of drying a little bit. So we're gonna go ahead and do the rinse. Let me show you guys quickly. This is no ceramic coating. It's just the Cerakote, their version of this rapid sealant. It's not a ceramic coating. It's just a ceramic sealant. But it's pretty nice, guys. Look at that. The beading's already on there. Look at that. That's actually kind of insane. The Cerakote, man, just the product, the value, it's amazing. So good. And it all falls down. Look at that. That is awesome. So yeah, it's kind of hard to do a hot coat test on here because as you guys can see, my car's already got hydrophobics like crazy. So I'm gonna have to do this on another car that doesn't have any protection at all. So we'll see if I can get any of those cars soon, and we'll do an actual update on the Quivr Hot Coat. But we are gonna do that. We're gonna use it as a topper and a drying aid for today's video. So let's go ahead and do our contact wash, rinse it off. Then we'll do the beach towel, not a beach towel. All right, we got the Quivr Rogue Soap we're gonna use right now, but I wanna show you guys really quick. We are at just over 1,000 milliliters of water right there. There might be like a little bit of soap, because you guys can see a little bit of hue, the tint of orange is in there. But we're gonna put, basically this is what it would be like in a real life scenario where you're kind of eyeballing stuff. This is kind of how I go right here. Of course, this is not the pre-foam, but just like that, it's probably all I need for this car. I'm telling you, that much soap is going to do wonders. Like, it's going to perform enough foam where it sticks to the surface, allows me nice dwell time to either do the pre-rinse or my contact wash. And that's literally all I do, that much soap. Give it a nice whisk here. And then we're going to go ahead and connect this to the amazing swivel gun, my favorite gun now. Bang. Now, I need this on all foam or all short stubby guns now, is this quick connect. It's so sick. I love this thing so much. So let's give it a foam again, so that way we can do the contact wash. So let's go ahead and get started with that. I don't want to drop this, so let me move this out the way real quick. Set the camera up again so you see me foaming it on. You honestly don't even have to go that heavy. You can go even lighter because you really just want a little bit of foam on there on the surface and the panel, so it gives you that lubricity to actually be able to go in with the contact wash confident, knowing that you won't scratch the paint. So yeah, you can go even lighter than that, to be honest. It might have been even a little overkill, but I still feel like it's fun sometimes. Now in this bucket I have Pearl by P&S. The reason why I don't use Hot or Quivr Rogue on my buckets is because I want the longevity of the really, in my opinion, the best foaming soap. I want to use that just for my foam cannon. I don't really care about it in the bucket. I'd rather go for something that's high in lubricity. Don't really care about the foaming action in my soap bucket for the contact wash. So that way I just know I have some slick surface with some even foamier, slicker surface on the paint already. So that's kind of my thought process. You save that Quivr, you know, you save a little bit of money, I guess, on the foam cannon. You let it last longer for you, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. So let's do a contact wash real quick. Rinse her off, and then we'll get started on showing the hot coat and the beach towel, not a beach towel, in action. So I'm gonna finish this real quick and we'll be back. We're now ready to rinse. All right, rinsing is done. Now we need to put a sprayer on the hot coat here. So we're just gonna move the camera here. Okay, so what I did use previously was I put it in an IK sprayer, but for right now, we're just gonna put it straight on here, take the lid off, boom, boom. This is also hot coat, so it's not like I'm cross-contaminating chemicals here, guys, it's the same chemical. And then also, we're gonna go ahead and shake it up. So I was using this IK sprayer. I actually like this sprayer, but the black sprayer from IK, I'm not a big fan of. For some reason, it just doesn't work as good as this one. Like, this one has like nice pressurized like pull to it. I don't know how to explain it, but anyways, yeah, that's a hot coat here. We're gonna shake that up. Then we have the Quivr, not a beach towel, drying towel. So we're gonna use this, open it up. First time ever using it. Haven't done like a pre-wash or dry or anything like that. And yeah, wow. Feels like really nice, actually. It's a short nap, so it's not like super nappy or like a long nap or anything like that. Let's see if I can back up a little bit. Maybe you can see a little better in the frame, the size. Really cool. I like the design. It's pretty cool. You can see like the stitching of where the layers of towel or other microfiber laid together. Right there's a line. Then right here there's a line as well. So it's like 3 in 1, kind of looks like to me. Or I'm not sure how, like, what the point of that is for, but yeah, nice. It's nice. Got a nice weight to it for sure. So let's put the camera back over here so you guys can see me drying the car. So what I'm going to do is basically just use it as a hot coat as a drying aid. So what we're going to do is just spray a little mist on there. Let me move this way. Make sure the bottle's securely there. So let it prime a little bit. So one mist there, another mist, another mist, another mist. And we'll do the front side to dry. So we got like 5-6 mists on there. As soon as I sprayed it on, you can see a little bit of hydrophobics and repellency from it. So let me bring the camera even closer real quick. So it's kind of hard to tilt this camera down, guys. I need to get a new one, a new tripod. But that's it right here at the front. And it's on there, so we're gonna lay the towel on top like that. And then we'll just do a quick pull. Bam. Nice. All right, we'll move on to the other side. lay it on. I like that it's nice and like in heavy, like it's got that little bit of weight to it, so where it's easy to drag and pull. Look at that, whole hood is done, fully dry. Nice little shine to it, little sleek pop. All right, let me make sure that I now dry up everything else that I just sprayed, so I don't let it just dry on the surface, to help prevent any streaking or anything like that. So that is really nice. And obviously the reason why you want to use a drying aid is so that way it helps make the surface slicker, so when you pull and use your towel on there, you're not damaging or scratching anything. So that's really why you want to use it. And then that's all that done. So now we're going to go ahead and spray the rest of the car. So you can do section by section, depends on the weather really. So we'll just spray a couple sprays on the panels. If you're in direct sunlight and it's super hot, I probably wouldn't recommend doing this, but the sun's kind of away from me now. So we can go around real quick, dry the whole car with this. We're adding protection, hydrophobic properties, nice sleek shine gloss to it. So I wouldn't do this with dark, like black cars, because you'll definitely see it like dry on the surface. The reason why I know that is because I've done it before. But here we go, let's dry it off here. This is a nice length to dry like a majority of the hood too. It's just really nice. I can dry the car pretty fast, which is nice and efficient. All right, so the car's basically fully dry, it's like 90%, but what I'm gonna do today, or not today, but just in this video, is we have the Toyota logo. I've never had any issues with any towel grabbing it, but yeah, there you go. Nice little test, quick little test on that, but we're gonna go to the back where it actually has the actual logo, like the Corolla LE, this right here. So this is where I have had issues in the past with towels where it grabs on. It's a motorcycle passing by. Because right here, it definitely has grabbed on before in these letters, because they're embossed, they're kind of raised from the paint. So with this though, I mean, this is my own car, so I probably wouldn't do this test on another car, but this is mine, so look at that. And if you're pulling, it's not dragging. It's not dragging. Look at that. Doesn't pull, doesn't grab. If I grab another towel, it'll definitely drag or grab on there. So let me go ahead and grab another towel real quick. So I have the McKillen's drying towel here, and as you can see, the twisted loop, so it's a little bit raised. So when I go over this, oh, it's not grabbing. But I have had it grab before though. Maybe it wasn't this one, but I've had it grab because I have had it grab because look, it's grabbed on there, it's pulled it, and it actually pulled that fiber out. So I know it has happened before. Maybe it wasn't this car, but I know for a fact that has happened because I have this one, I have another towel with these similar style where it grabs onto that logo and it'll pull it, and you'll either pull the fiber out or you'll actually pull the whole badge out. So yeah, the Josh is not a beach towel, drying towel, great. And it dried the whole car. It's still pretty not damp or anything, little moisture, but it's not crazy. And we could definitely dry another car with this towel. So big fan of the towel. Let's get to doing the end review, my recap right quick. All right, guys, so in today's video, we ended off finishing the whole car. Only thing I didn't do is the tire shine, but that's using Decked Out from Shine Supply. So maybe I'll do a last little 30-second montage or 20-second montage or whatever at the end of the car, how it looks like when it's fully done. But as far as the Quivr products, which we're reviewing today, was the Quivr Not a Beach Towel, which is really cool. I like the way it looks. I like the way it feels. I like the short nappiness of it. You can kind of twist it. You can see that it's kind of like two towels put together. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's two towels laid on top of each other. So that's what the sewing's for, obviously from there. So I like the towel, I like the format, I like the look. I like everything about this towel. It's really, really great. I think it's like $29.99. I'll put the picture up right now to see how much that actually cost. But I like it. It works great. My favorite thing, guys, for sure today was the gun. The swivel gun was amazing. it swivels. It's still pressurized right now, and it's swiveling great. I love that. So I love that. I love the fact that it pops out. Super cool. I love the fact that it pops in, whether it's a nozzle or even a foam cannon, which the Renkovo, again, we're not on speaking terms right now, but yeah, it even works with the foam cannons, which is really nice. It's one of those things that like isn't necessary, but when you have it, it's just so cool. So I like the gun. My favorite thing. I think everyone should have this gun, to be honest. It's so nice. It swivels nice. It's lightweight. It's ergonomic. I love the super quick or spring-loaded quick connect there. Super nice. I mean, it's really gonna be hard for me to ever use anything else other than this style of gun. Not necessarily Josh's. Like, I'm not getting paid by Josh at all, guys. I just want to lay that out too. I've only messaged him on Instagram like once or twice, or not even like super close. I don't have no connection with him really. So yeah, just wanted to try out his products because I you know, test them out, do a review. 1, 2, support Josh because he has you know, I've learned a lot from Josh, so it's kind of cool to pay this back, I guess in a way, homage right there. So yeah, quick connect gun, great. The Hot Coat, amazing. I've used it on multiple cars because I've obviously gone through a whole 32-ounce bottle. I think it's amazing. Now, one thing I will say, I need to do a more like actual review of before and after the hydrophobics because it's super good. And it's pretty durable. I have used it on a car before. One of my other family members' cars, I've done it, and it's actually maintained its hydrophobic properties for like 3 months. So yeah, because I washed it once, didn't wash it for a while, and then came back, and after like 2.5, 3 months, its hydrophobic properties were still there with this. So, and it's super nice, tight beads, super good. It even smells pretty decent. It's like a blueberry kind of smell. Pretty nice though. I like it. It's like a blueberry hint with still some chemical to it. Like it's not fully there. The Quivr Rogue, guys, I've reviewed it previously on the channel. This smells amazing. That's so good. Like I want to drink that. Like Josh, you need to make a soda or a pre-workout or energy drink, and I will buy that if it tastes just like the way it smells. So, love the soap. Obviously, the foam cannon's pretty goated in the industry right now, detailing world. The Hot Coat's amazing. All in all, guys, I mean, I don't think the deal is there anymore, but you definitely have to check out some of these products. Whether you go buy it on the House of Rags, whether you buy it at Josh's, you know, store in Escondido, or you buy it at Detailer Supply. Highly recommend it. Only thing I'm missing, guys, Josh, let me know when it comes back in stock. Give me a little, like, maybe a day or two in advance so I can buy it. Look out for it. Is the quick connect. I want to get the black hose with the double quick connect. That's going to be super sick. So, yeah, let me know about when that comes out, Josh, please. But for now, hope you guys did enjoy it. Let me know if you guys have tried any of the Quivr stuff. I haven't used, these are going to be used for, like, tires and all-around general purpose towels. So we'll get, obviously, that's not what the video is about today. But, yeah. I'm going to do the tire shine on the wheels, blow out cracks and crevices, and show you guys the final results of the car when it's fully decked out with shine supply and then the Hot Coat, give them a little bit of pop there. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.